You are walking through the forest, enjoying the sights, when you hear the low growl of a mountain lion. When did it get there? How did you not notice it? You ask yourself. Depression can be just like that. Today, I'll be informing everybody about uh, the signs and symptoms of depression, and the treatment plan and preventative things you can do. Um, I personally have been struggling with depression since I was 10 years old, and I've been in and out of hospitals and mental health facilities. And to this day, I still continue my mental health care, and I am an advocate for mental health, and I love to share my story for anyone willing to listen. So, according to NIMH, depression can be something we all go through. It's just how we interact with it that can change the way we live life. So, the first point I wanted to talk today about is the signs and symptoms of depression. Well, according to Healthline.com, signs of depression can be either subtle or explicit in an individual, and it can be sometimes hard to distinguish between the two. But by looking out for signs such as difficulty concentrating, or loss in interest with activities you usually love to do, and physical symptoms such as headaches and body aches that do not have a specific cause. Symptoms of depression can be the same as signs, hard to know. But some noticeable symptoms can be suicidal thoughts or actions, constant thoughts about death, and feelings of guilt and worthlessness. Next point I wanted to talk about today is the treatment of depression. So, therapy is the main treatment for mental health, as stated by MayoClinic.com. Being able to talk with a certified individual helps meet your standards and talk to you uh, in a medical sense. Most individuals never seek out therapy though because they feel as though it does not work, but according to Mayo Clinic, it actually does. It helps make you create a support web and help explore yourself as a person. Medication can also be good too because it, coupled with therapy, can be a really good full circle treatment for your mental health. Though you need to make sure you talk with your psychiatrist before starting any medication to make sure you truly do need it. The last thing I wanted to talk about today is preventative care. As WebMD says, by knowing the signs and symptoms of depression, you may be able to help prevent future crises by seeking help sooner rather than later. As stated before, therapy is a good way for treating depression, but it can also be a good way to prevent it. Uh, Not only that, but therapy can help an individual find coping mechanisms or express their feelings and thoughts. This will help them understand what depression is and how to not let it control their life. Knowing the signs and symptoms of depression, the treatment of it, and the ways to prevent it can be helpful. Depression may not be as an immediate threat as a mountain lion can be, but if untreated, it can still have an impact on your life just as much.